Welcome everyone to a beautiful sunny spring day. We are here at the South Christian Tennis Courts. My name is Shelley Nelson.
And I'm Randall Domeyer.
And today we are showcasing the first doubles match between the Falcons of West Catholic and the Sailors of South Christian.
Yeah, representing the Sailors today, we have Stella and Morgan. I remember watching Stella and Morgan play last year when we were here. Stella Jelsma, she's a senior, and Morgan Struck is also a senior. Looks like Stella's going to be wearing that navy visor today, and Morgan will have the white visor on. They were a first doubles team, a very strong first doubles team last year, with a record of 20-5.
Yeah.
And they led the seniors, the Sailors last year to the state tournament. They won the regional, they won their conference, they won 5 tournaments, and they finished top 15 in the state, which they typically are somewhere around there, and sometimes top 10, top 5. And this year they have 8 seniors on their team. So they have a lot of experience. This team, these girls have played 3 years varsity. They've had different partners as sophomores. They did have different partners, but they have really meshed really well together, and that's why they had such a strong record last year. Their record this year is 5-2. They beat Granville, and they lost a really tight match to Byron Center, and they lost to Grand Rapids Christian, which those are 2 really good teams in the area. But Granville beat the Byron team.
Right.
And then this South team beat the Granville team. So it was kind of a very competitive day when they met up with the Bulldogs from Granville and the Bulldogs from Byron Center. And then playing for the West Catholic team today, the Falcons, we have Lena Ostermeyer and Kate Vandagucci. Kate's going to be the player with the braids, and her partner Lena is wearing a visor. They are just the two seniors on the team this year.
Oh, wow.
So they're the captains.
Okay.
They're leading this team, and they've had 2 wins over Wayland and Northview. So this is their 3rd conference match of the season. And these girls went to the state finals last year. At 1 doubles, Lena and Kate made it to the semifinals in the state tournament. With the boys last fall, they had a 2nd singles player that made it to the state finals as well. So they've got a good program here. The West Catholic Falcons are coached by Nick Horsenberger and Adam Bouchan. This is Nick's 2nd season with the girls, and it was his 1st season with the boys last fall. And Adam's been coaching the girls now for 4 seasons, and he's been the boys' coach for 2 seasons. And then why don't you share what we know about the Sailors coach, Shelley?
Sailors Coach Flash has been around since 1988, 89, just after I graduated from high school. So he's been around this program for a very long time, has built it up, done a very good job.
And his assistant coach is Denise Clayson, and she's been around for about 9 years.
Yeah.
But yes, he has done a lot for this Sailor program to be needing this beautiful facility.
Right.
He started coaching when they were on 68th Street over there on Cutler Park.
Yep.
You know, with those 5 little courts, but they've come a long way.
Yeah.
And he's put in a lot of hours for these athletes through those years.
Yeah, this will be should be a good match between these 2 teams today.
And we watched South Christian last week, and they defeated the team from Wyoming 8-0. We do have 4 singles matches going on today, and this is one of 4 doubles matches. We'll try to keep you updated as we can, looking around the facility.
Yeah, I overheard the coach from West Catholic as they were preparing and going out today, and one thing that I kind of appreciated, he was just talking to his girls about, smart play and getting the ball back just one more time. one more time than your opponent. And so often it's they put it's too much over it's so much overthinking instead of just like you just got to get it back one more time than your opponent does. So, and just keeping that concept in their head of just get the ball back, just get the ball back into play, and allow your opponent to make a mistake. So I thought that was a an interesting to hear him, say that that was good.
Yeah, just cut back on your
Yeah.
unforced errors.
Yep.
And it's not like you're playing to not win.
right.
You're just being more consistent.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
making
And
sure that you're not going to
we're
make
not
the
going to
error.
give them we don't want to give them points. We want to make them earn points. So
Well, I
Yeah.
know that these Falcons are going to have to play very hard today because I remember how strong this Sailor team was last year at One
Yeah.
Dubs. They are not going to make that many mistakes. They're going to be getting balls back and they're going to have their opponents earn points. Girls are warming up their serves here. They've warmed up their net play and their ground strokes. And we'll be starting. And because we're playing a conference match, this
Yep.
will be 2 out of 3 sets.
Yep. Yeah, if it was not a conference match, then that third set would be just played as a tiebreak. But since this is a conference match, we will be, if necessary, play the full 3 sets. But
So last week we were here watching a singles match, and we didn't see a lot of match play at the net.
right,
Today,
yeah, this will be different with doubles.
with doubles, we're going to see these Sailors, I believe, and the Falcons approaching the net. And strong doubles actually have points with both partners
There's at the net,
ending
which is
the point at the net.
yeah, which is exciting.
Especially at the one doubles.
Yeah,
Maybe at a fourth doubles, you might have one girl that stays back at the baseline and does a
Yeah.
lot of the lobbing and the retrieving, whereas one's going to be more aggressive up at the net. But I'm excited to see where this team has improved since last
Yeah.
year because they were a very strong team last year, and especially with the fact that they made it to the state finals as a team
Yeah.
too. I mean, they were competitive with that tournament, and now they're playing against the Falcons, who they were
Awesome,
at
right?
they were
Yeah.
at that state tournament as well, making it to the semifinals. What a great day!
yeah, oh, beautiful.
I don't think the athletes are going to be affected by the slight breeze that
yeah,
we
there
have.
it's a very slight breeze. The only thing that might affect them is the sun, which we haven't seen a lot of this spring. So, but
So we'll
that
see if
would
the
be,
ladies will stop their tosses
rather
than going for those.
but yeah, the just a little tiny bit of a breeze, not even,
So
to
normally with a warm-up we have about 5 minutes. They've been warming up for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
As the season goes on and they approach their regional tournament, which is probably in 2 weeks already,
Oh, I know, it's
they're
crazy.
going to have officials there that will be timing them and letting them know that it's time to start the match. But the ladies will be making their own calls today.
Yep.
If there are any issues with calls, they can address those by asking their opponents or
Yep.
talking to their coaches
Yep.
about anything that may arise.
Luckily, we don't see that too often. So, all right, they spun. It looks like the Sailors are going to start serving, and looks like Stella is going to serve first for the Sailors. So we're going to take a quick drink before they get started.
We'd like to thank our sponsors today, Byron Township, a community on the move.
And Gaines Charter Township.
So as they walk back to the baseline, Stella and Morgan are already chatting with each other. They might even remember these opponents from last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, seeing both of them played first doubles last year. They played each other at least once during the season during regular play, and possibly again in postseason play. So,
At that conference tournament.
the conference tournament,
The
so-
Sailors won that as a
Yeah.
team.
so they've probably saw them at least 2, if not 3 times last year.
They're familiar with each other's games. And for the Falcons, it looks like Kate right here is really talking to her partner, Lena.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see strong doubles teams communicating like
Yes,
this.
yeah.
I watched the one doubles team from Byron Center last night. They had a really good match with Rockford, and the first doubles team won. But both teams
Yeah.
had players that were talking to each other
Yeah,
after each
makes it-
point and motivating each other.
Yeah.
Stella starts out here with
Yeah.
the second serve.
Important to make sure they're all on the same page with how things are going to go. So 15 Love Sailors to start out. So unforced error
An
there.
unforced error, but let's get that out right now, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes some of those first points
Get
the
the little
jitters out.
jitters, yep. And another one. Good serve. So 30 Love Sailors jumping up here in the first game.
Nice serve.
Nice serve.
Well, with a serve like that, it takes some pressure off once you get into points.
Right.
If Stella can continue to get those serves in that well, like she did there.
Yeah.
Excellent return by the Falcon.
Nice crossover. And to the net, but
Morgan needed to be a little closer to the
yeah,
net for
she was
that
a little
volley.
farther away. Her racket head was open a little bit too much.
Yeah,
Popped it up in the air instead of pushing it down.
but our Sailors have another game point here. It's
Yeah.
40-15.
Nice line there. Yeah, it wasn't in a good spot there. Really should have had Kate kind of call her off on that one. She didn't get back quick enough to be able to take that one. They could have switched and she could have taken a ground stroke, got back in the point. So
Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or a DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15, DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. Follow BCTV on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram at BCTV25, or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news. It appeared that the Falcons really wanted to talk
they
to
did,
a coach
but
on that side
I think
change.
they were running out of time. You only have 90 seconds on that changeover. So not a lot of time. They're seeming a little flat. I'm very surprised. Not really anticipating. Nice serve.
Ooh. There we go. That was a good volley by
Yeah.
Kate. 15-0.
Yep, just blocked it back. Didn't have to put anything really on it. Just it was a hard return, so just had to get her racket on it. First double fault of the game.
15-30.
Nice serve.
$30.
Yeah, that's going to go long. Unforced error, really, by the Sailors there. So with Catholic doing a good job of staying calm and getting back into this game and being able to take the game.
And it's 1-1. So I don't know if our viewers at home have noticed, but it appears that the Sailors. Okay, I was. Yes, I see that Stella is holding the racket in her left hand.
Remember, that was last year. She serves with her right, but she does her ground strokes with her left.
Right, and so the Sailors actually have two forehands when Stella's returning
Yes.
to the middle of the court.
But she serves with her right hand.
But she serves with her right hand.
Yes. I remember that from last year and how that's I don't know if I've ever seen that they and to have such a strong serve
Yes.
with her left hand.
Well, with her right hand because she's
Or with her right hand, I
currently
mean.
have the,
Yeah.
she has that racket in her left hand.
Yeah, but to have such a strong serve with right hand, but then to do everything else left-handed.
So Morgan's down, love 30.
And push that wide.
Kate cut under that ball a little bit
Yeah.
on that return and created a little bit of slice, but she wasn't ready for the return when Morgan got it back. So the Sailors are at 15-30. Good backhand return
Yep,
there.
and force the error.
Was right in Lena's sweet spot there to go
Yep.
for a two-hand. She just ripped it cross court, forced the error, and we're at 15-40.
Yeah, break point for West Catholic. Nice patience there by
Yeah.
Lena. Waited, it didn't put too much on it, just put it, angled it away.
And they're ready
And
to
they
switch sides.
break serve, and they go up 2-1.
We
in the
here at
first set.
BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable and tax deductible and help bring you even more community-oriented content. So Flash will come on over and talk to his first doubles team. I'm not sure if he was able to see that whole game, but basically the Falcons won on some unforced
Forced
errors
errors.
from the Sailors.
Yeah.
And
But they
when
also caused a couple forced errors as well.
Lena really put some heat on,
Yeah.
especially that one two-hand backhand cross court.
So we'll see Lena serve for the first time here.
We've always said that sportsmanship is the golden rule in action, but why should it stop when the game is over? Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with common decency, not only between the lines, but outside the lines in our daily lives, in sports, and in life. Nothing beats good sportsmanship. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. So actually, it's Kate's serve.
Oh, it is Kate's, yeah.
Lena's serve was broken in that
That's
first.
right, yeah.
That was an excellent first serve
Yeah.
by Kate. And that was out.
Yep. Pushed it deep. It came up a little high on her. She's like me, not super tall, so that she needed to take a step back and get it at a better place. She kind of caught it high above her shoulder and pushed that long. Oh, nice aggressiveness at the net. I like going for it. It's early enough in the match.
That backhand volley is a hard shot
Yeah, it
to hit,
is.
though. Love 30. Second serve, big point here. Falcons are going to try to consolidate this break that they had. Trying to go up 3-1. We have to fight back in this game.
Oh, nice backhand. Beautiful.
Well placed.
Yeah.
So Morgan knows that
Yeah, she was.
Kate can hit that shot.
Yeah, she was cheating over to the center and kind of got caught there.
15-30.
Oh, cut down on that one.
I've noticed that a lot with
Yeah.
Kate, that with her forehand,
Yeah.
she does try to cut down with some slice. She hits more of a topspin, low to high shot on her backhand.
Yeah, but that one, her feet were still moving and cutting down on that. It just pushed it right into the net.
15-40, second serve, double break point.
A nice volley.
Elena backed up a lot
Yeah.
better that time than
Yeah.
she did earlier in the set when she had a similar shot. But
Yeah.
the sun is, when she looks up, probably right in her eye.
Yeah, but she got back a lot quicker that time. Got herself in a good position.
34, 30-40.
And
And
nice serve.
that
So
was
we're
a
gonna
nice
put
serve.
it at deuce.
Back to even deuce here. Way to fight back. Good serve. Stella was trying to hit a drop shot there.
Yeah, which is very hard to do a backhanded drop shot.
Especially where she was standing in
Yeah,
the court.
she
back
was way out
behind.
back and off the court almost.
Add in.
And yeah, that's
Falcons have fought back, and they go back to deuce. Early on, this is an important game because the
Yes.
Sailors don't want to go down 1-3.
yeah. Oh,
That fell
nice
in.
hustle. Oh, pushed it long though. I'm surprised Lena didn't run over to get that because it was going so slow. I think she could have had time to get there rather than have Kate run all the way from the baseline and then that momentum of running forward, pushing that ball out.
Add out, second serve.
Nice, right at her feet.
But I believe the Sailor might have called that out.
Oh,
So it's
try to figure out what they're
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, Morgan called that shot out.
It was close, but I don't, it was right at her feet, so I don't know how well you can see that at your feet.
It's a big point. 2-2. There we go.
Nice volley.
So viewers, you have your opportunity right now to watch Stella serve with her right hand.
Yeah, and then switch over.
And then switch over to hit everything else with her left hand.
It just amazes me how strong she still is with that right-handed serve.
It's very subtle.
I'm 100% sure I could not serve very hard left-handed.
I wonder which hand she writes with.
Yeah, I don't know. Nice deep shot.
That's a good rally ball there, getting it back.
Oh, and again, she's taking that ball so high
Mhm.
and then pushing it down into the net instead of taking a step back.
She starts the racket up high
Yeah,
rather than a low to high on
right.
that
Yeah,
forehand.
she takes it up. She takes the ball so high, one step backwards, and she can take
What
that
a
ball.
serve.
Nice serve.
And just like that, the Sailors are winning in this game here, looking to go up 3-2. We're back on serve. 40-15. What an angle.
Yeah,
Switch.
I really had to reach for that one. Did not get over there in time. So the Sailor's going to hold serve. So we're back on serve as they switch sides. Sailors up 3-2, and Lena will serve when they switch over for the Falcons.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics. So that's assistant coach for the Falcons. That's Coach Adam. And he mentioned earlier that this is his fourth season working with the girls. Early on here, it does appear that we have two teams that are evenly matched.
Yeah.
I think this is going to come down to the team that really has the fewest unforced
Forced errors,
errors, but also takes their opportunities.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a team try to finish at the net together.
No.
So if one team can be a little bit more aggressive and go for some of those returns and get up to the net with her partner, that's one way to tell your opponents that we're gonna earn this.
Looks like over at singles we have a 5-0 Sailor one and a 2-1 West Catholic lead. So nice serve. Nice cross court. Oh, came to that. She was right there, but yeah, had to just push it down and
And on the court next to us, I'm assuming that second doubles, the girls from the South Christian team are up 4-1.
yep.
These are two back-to-back good first serves for Lena.
Yeah. And that's out.
15-0. Three really good first serves.
Yeah.
She goes up 30-15. She's really using the advantage of having the serve to win these points, taking that aggressive approach to those. That one falls long, though. Second serve. And that was a
Guessing they
double
called.
fault.
Yep.
30-all. 40-30. Game point. Smart for her to get that ball
Yeah.
out of the way. We don't want her tripping on that or another ball hitting it while in play.
Right at her feet.
It was very similar to the shot that they had on the other side when Morgan was at the baseline and she called it out. But that one did land on the line, and it's 3-3.
Yep.
We have a good set going on here.
Long. Nice return.
It's one of the first.
Oh, nice volley there at the net.
Yeah.
Nice aggressive volley.
Stella was ready. I was going to comment that that was probably one of the first shots we've seen from Kate off her forehand where she actually hit some topspin
Yeah.
and went for it
Yeah.
rather than trying to cut underneath it.
Yeah.
But it was right in her.
Right in her wheelhouse. She was in a good position. I think and that was a lot of it.
Yeah, she didn't have to step. 15 off.
It's a good return as well. Nice volley. Oh, just wide.
Kate moved well.
Yeah, she moved well right to the ball, but pushed it just wide. That's long. Ooh.
.40 love. Triple game point. And that's going to go long.
Yeah. Not the time to give points away. And double fault again.
40-30. She's very tentative on that second serve,
Yeah.
and it's almost like she's hitting it behind her head. You just get that toss out in front of her and be just a little bit more aggressive. Right down the tee.
Yeah.
Good first serve.
Nice volley at the net there. Patience, patience. Oh,
Oh.
it saved her right there because that was going to go out. But she hit it right at her. She really didn't have much of a choice. It was either going to, she had to hit it or it was going to hit her. So probably one of the longest points we've seen.
Well, both sides actually hit balls that were going out.
Yeah.
They let their opponents back in the point, but we're at deuce. This is becoming a more challenging game after Morgan was up
Yeah.
40 love.
Yep.
Just get your serve in here, Morgan. We don't want another double fault. Right in the corner.
Boy, that's a,
Oh, and
yeah, that's a good.
Morgan
Yep.
called it out, but after she swung, and
Yeah.
that's what Kate is
Yep.
saying, if she could
Yeah.
just call it sooner.
Yep. And that's a good valid point.
Add in for the Sailors.
Because it gives the perception of your seeing where it's going to go and then calling it out. So you have to be quick on the call.
Shelly, let's thank our sponsors for today.
Byron Township, a community on the move.
And Gaines Charter Township.
If you'd like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV, not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD of whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15 and DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. So BCTV covers not only sporting events, but also the arts as well. So it covers band, orchestra, choir, those kinds of things. So it's not just the sports. They do a great job of covering other activities as well throughout the district.
That was a really nice serve.
Very good serve.
Kate's fired up after that call in the previous game.
Yeah.
She is still thinking about that, but just got to move on and use that as energy here.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that two-hand backhand.
Yeah. Oh, too much on it. Just needed to angle that away. Not go for so much, but there was so much energy between all the hits that it's hard to take some energy off.
15-0.
Nice serve.
And she has an ace. $30-15.
Right up the tee. Nice.
Good hustle by Morgan.
Oh, yeah, I was able to get that down the line. I don't think they expected her to get that back.
No, Morgan got over there
Yeah.
rather quickly.
Yeah.
$30-all. That was almost line and then another line.
Yeah. Yeah. Two very close to the line.
40-30 for the Falcons.
Yeah, I really like her forehand when she lets it come down farther and she's taking it below the waist. She's got a lot of power on it. When she takes it up high by her shoulders, when she runs into problems. So on serve again.
4-4.
Nice serve.
Serve.
Nice lob.
And that's
Another
an
one.
excellent strategy
Oh,
to
just-
play
yeah.
on these courts because that ball can bounce up so
Oh,
high.
yeah.
And with Kate being so short,
Yeah.
getting back, it's hard with the fence.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she doesn't have as much reach.
Short serve, but it fell in and
Oh, nice right at the feet of Morgan. Morgan was kind of in no man's land there. She was a little bit far back from the net. And so if she would have been a little bit farther, she could have taken that as a volley, but as it was, she was not in the best spot.
15-0. Excellent
Nice
serve.
serve. No,
Ooh,
great
good
return.
hands. So that's a tough shot if
Yeah, it
the
is a
sun's
tough
in her
shot, yep.
eyes. She could always let it bounce.
Yeah.
She's now 1 and 3 on
Three on
those.
those, yeah.
Pretty much the same spot. 30-15 for the Sailors. Wow. Stella's really serving well in this game. Using her height and her power
Yeah.
to force some errors from the Falcons. (40-15).
Chopped at that one.
There was some pace on it, and she wasn't in position to hit the type of shot that she needed to be more aggressive. But sometimes that backswing will force an error from your opponent too. But didn't go over. Second serve.
And
The
long double fault.
We're at deuce. Again, this is a very evenly matched.
Yeah, this is a huge game though. Huge. This is nice
They
serve.
needed that. The Sailors needed that.
Because if West Catholic gets a break here, they go up 5-4
Ready to serve
and then
for the set.
serve for the set. So
Add in for Stella.
that was long. Oh, great return. And a great put away. Very patient. Waited for it to come across and over.
Yeah, and Shelley, we almost had an opportunity to explain a unique rule to
Yeah,
our
where
viewers.
if it had that backspin on it where it almost went and then could have came back over the net, and which you can reach over and hit that,
Deuce.
but you can't touch the net. So back to add in.
Although Stella's had a double fault in this game, she's actually served well.
She has served well.
That's helped her in some of these key points.
Yeah.
Now she's got to.
Her
finish strong
serve
here.
on her deuce side has kept them in this game. Okay, and there they go. They were able to hold on. So we're on serve, going in with the Sailors up 5-4.
Keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every day.
So Flash going over to talk to his girls, and looks like
Coach Adam.
Coach Adam's going to come over and talk to his girls.
Yeah, it's really coming down to more errors here.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of outright winners.
Right.
We've had an ace. We've had a couple of shots that have been down the line to surprise the girl at
Yeah.
the net. But in general, we've been
It's more been a lot of unforced errors that have set the tone of the match. If we can, one team can just cut down on those, it's going to make a big difference. So they're taking quite a long changeover here. Usually,
A little bit longer than the 90 seconds.
yeah, and they're, and now it's not regulated, as much where come time for regionals in the state tournament when they have that USTA official wandering the court, they're going to be really watching that changeover time to make sure that they don't go over on their time.
I don't know if our viewers can see, but on the side change ice, I could see that both Stella and Morgan were smiling.
Yeah,
There's no tension.
yeah,
Flash is talking to them and they're focused, listening, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's kind of like
Yeah.
we got this, not
yeah,
the intense look in the eyes that we've seen with some players
Right.
when they're in a real tight match.
So it looks like on the far court there that South Christian took that first set and now, but they're down 1-0 in the second, but this is early on.
And the Sailors have a win with a set behind us, too. They're up 2-1 in that doubles match. And they've won the first set at the other doubles match. So in all four of these doubles matches, they're in the lead.
Yeah.
Sailors called that out.
Oh, double fault.
Lena's had some good serves in this first set.
Yeah,
But when it gets to this stage in the set, it sometimes can become a little mental.
yeah.
It was a good first serve.
Nice cross court. Oh, yeah, she should have.
She needed to be
Probably
up
let that
closer.
one
She
go.
should have let that go
Go.
from
Yeah,
partner to
she
head.
wasn't close enough to the net to begin with, and then, going to the other direction. Would have liked to see Lena kind of call her off on that one and let her know. Nice serve.
That was right to the backhand side, out
Yeah.
wide to Morgan. Stella hit some moon balls, then she went for one. She's
Yeah.
back to the moon ball.
Yeah.
Changing pace up a little bit.
Nice. That was a great for a backhanded volley. She did a good job
And can't
getting
hit
it in,
that
but
wide.
then pushed that other one wide. But that was a great backhanded volley she had. But then unfortunately pushed that forehand volley wide. And that's our first let of the game.
Right, so she'll get
So
another
we'll
second
get
serve.
another second serve because it still went in the box even though it hit the net. So she'll get that second serve.
Backhand to backhand. Oh, Morgan hit it inside out. Ran around it.
Nice job at the net there.
But Kate
Another
was ready.
backhand volley there.
That backhand volley is one of the hardest shots
Yeah.
to hit.
And she's
It's hard to time.
she's had two in a row now that she's done very well on. Nice serve. And nice volley there at the net by Morgan.
Yeah, Lena was trying to go down the line, but she didn't hit it as well as she did earlier in the set. Where
Yeah.
Morgan was towards the center. Morgan was there ready this time. That was
Just
out.
long. Double fault.
And that is how the first set ends.
That's not a great way to have a end of the first set go on a double fault like that. So the Sailors are going to take this first set 6-4. We'll see how the end of that does for the mentality of the West Catholic girls, if they're able to kind of put that behind them, or if it puts a little fire under South Christian as they get to start this set serving again, with Stella serving.
Everyone in sports is in search of the elusive perfect game, making every shot, completing every pass, striking everyone out, getting each call right. That's right. Game officials enjoy the competition and seek perfection, just like the players do. If you still have that competitive streak and want to help kids by giving back, maybe becoming a high school official is for you. To register, log on to mhsaa.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
So Flash talking to his girls again.
Yeah, it really just came down to a couple of key points in
Yeah.
that last game.
Yep.
Double fault.
Yeah, so
And maybe
some
going
missed
for
volleys.
some missed volleys, going for a shot that we shouldn't have gone for.
and then pushed a couple volleys wide, but South capitalized on that and broke serve and took the set. So
This is a tricky moment sometimes for teams
Yeah.
because they'll lose that focus
Yeah.
starting the second set. So we're
Yep.
really going to be checking out how Stella starts out her serves.
yeah,
Girls do need to go back to the original sides that they were on because it was a 6-4.
I was gonna say they really shouldn't be switching sides,
Mm-mm.
because it wasn't even. So they
Should
should
have been on
they
the
should
original
be
sides that
yep,
they were on.
because Stella should always be serving through the whole match from that one side. So
But a coach isn't allowed to say anything.
Nope.
The girls need to work that out.
yep, so
No one seems to notice.
yeah, that's a hard thing when you're between sets. It's like an automatic you want to switch sides, but it's not always the case.
But to be honest with you, as announcers here, it is going to be cool watching Stella serve from this side
Yeah.
now, where she switches her hands over.
Yeah.
Love 15.
Yeah, nice volley there. Yeah, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit.
It is.
So we'll see if that makes a difference on their tosses and decisions on some shots.
Love 30 with a second serve.
Nice. Oh.
$15.30.
Oh, right at her. Well, that's a hard shot. Right at your opponent. It was right at her body, and she didn't have a lot of choices of what to do with that. So,
All part of the game.
yep.
Smart shot by Lena. 15-40. Double break point.
That was a little
Second serve.
nice forehand there. Oh, right, nice volley right behind. That went right behind Morgan. Nice placement. So they're gonna break serve right here, right away in the second set. So not letting that first set get them down.
We see that so often when a team has won the first set and they come back
Relax
and relax a little bit.
a little bit. And
But we know that this is an experienced Sailors team. They've got
Yep.
to have tunnel vision and they just move on and short-term memory.
yep,
Just gotta.
yep. They were down a break in the first set as well, and came back, and so we'll see what's if West Catholic is able to hold on to this break, or if the Sailors are going to break back right away.
We'd like to thank our sponsors today. We have Byron Township, a community on the move.
In Gaines Charter Township. We're always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of a sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content. So for all you Sailor fans out there, if you own a business or anything that you would like to promote on BCTV and at the same time support Sailor Arts and Athletics, this is a great way to do so. So we want to make sure that you have those opportunities, and that the teams here have the opportunities to be showcased on BCTV. Nice serve. Oh, nice volley.
Yeah, that was a nice
Just
shot
say-
by Morgan.
yeah.
Lena had that opportunity to hit the same shot,
Yeah.
but she let
Let him back
Stella
in the
back
point.
in the point.
Yeah.
Love 15.
Now, I'm a little miffed because this is the same side that Kate has been serving on all day.
It is.
So they did not.
They
They
changed,
changed
their order.
up their order of
and you
serve.
can do
and
that
you can.
at the change of a set.
So they made that correction, and they shouldn't have had to, because they shouldn't have switched sides at the set.
Right, but maybe
But-
something in Kate's mind knew, oh,
Yeah.
this is the side I've been
Serving on, and as long as they do that initial first time that your team serves, that sets the tone for that set.
Really struggling with her serve right now, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, Morgan had a great
Yeah.
shot there.
Yeah, she had an opportunity, and she almost stopped a little too soon. It was on her heels a little bit.
$15.40. Sailors still have 2 break points here to get back on serve.
And another double fault. Kate's
Yeah.
really just struggling this game.
So after they
And
work
so
so hard to break
break serve, and Sailors break back. So now Morgan is going to serve.
one one.
And pushed it long. So far court, Sailors up 3-2 after taking that first set.
And the Sailors are up with the other two doubles matches behind us as well. 3-2 in the second set and a 5-2 in the second set.
Nice passing shot there by Lena. Nice finesse. This is the second serve, so there wasn't a lot on it, and Kate did a good job of finessing that over. A little bit of an angle. That's long. And another unforced error. So going break for break for break.
Yeah, three
So
straight breaks.
3 straight break of serves. So we'll see if Lena decides she wants to win her serve as they switch sides. This has been a set of breaks, so neither team capitalizing on their own service game.
Follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news. So this team of Falcons, Lena and Kate, 2 years ago, their team won their regional.
Yeah.
And our Sailors, of course, won the regional last year. So both of these teams are familiar with going to that state tournament. It's a lot of experience. I'm not sure if this
Oh, it looks like
year if these two teams will be in the same regional or not, but
yeah, I don't know. Looks like some of our singles matches have come off the court. Behind us there, 2 of those matches are done.
and it appears the Sailors won both of those by looking at the scorecards.
And then Flash taking a long time again talking to his girls.
It's 1-2. He knows how close that first set was.
Right.
That could have gone either way.
Yep, and this one with 3 straight break of serves.
Lena lost her serve the
To
last
end
time
the-
she served to
to
end
end
the
that
first
set.
set.
So she needs to shake that one off. And nice volley. Great backhand volley. Good job of letting Lena take that one because that wasn't a good one. Oh. She needed to just push through that. It was low, so she needed to push through the ball instead of push the ball down.
Good serve.
Nice up the tee.
all. Pulled Stella out
Yeah,
wide.
she did. Had the opportunity. She pulled her out wide, and Stella took it cross court, and
But Lena really needed to hit more of a rally ball there and
yeah,
just kind of loop it back. She was pulled way out wide and
yeah.
deep. Went for the winner. She finds herself down 15-30. That serve almost looked like it was out, but Sailors did not call it.
So we're at 30 all. Nice backhanded volley. I'm really impressed with her. She had a couple oopsies in the beginning of the match, but since then she's really locked into those backhanded volleys and has done very well. Those are hard.
40-30. Are we going to have someone hold serve in the second set, Shelly?
I don't know.
Lena's going for those
Yeah,
forehands. And she
I think
hit the corner.
I think she hit the corner, and so I think they're going to hold serve.
Morgan's looking at it.
I-
She was wondering.
I didn't hear an out call,
And
so
she didn't
yeah.
call it out. So the Sailors are down 1-3.
Yep, and if you're not sure, you got to give it to your opponent.
Lena really went for that in that
Yeah,
last
she did.
point.
She almost too much. I was, afraid she was going to go. She went for it a little too much there, but went in her favor.
Nice.
Oh,
Good point by
yeah.
Morgan. She hit something that was really short,
Yep.
forced it to pop it up, and then she was ready for the next shot. 15 love. Ooh, that was a nice serve.
Yep. Very nice serve.
The Falcons were late to recognize that, but it was a correct call. 30 love. Another nice
serve.
Excellent
Great return and great volley.
Stella kind of popped that up coming up.
Yep.
It's a tough shot, and Lena was there ready. 30-15. All.
And the far court going off the court, so it looks like the Sailors took that one. Nice job by Lena there. She was ready at the net. It was a short return by Katie and brought Stella up and popped it right up, and Lena was there ready.
If Kate can hit that short return,
yeah,
it really helps set up Lena up at the net. Add out right now.
Yep,
30-40 on a second serve. This is a big point. Sailors could go down 1-4. That was a smart play by Stella.
Yep, just get back in the point.
Lena has no business making that type of error, though.
No, that was.
She didn't even commit to the shot.
Yeah. Don't know what happened there.
Deuce.
Nice serve.
Yes, she needed that.
Yeah.
Add in.
Oh, nice right at her. Another. Again, that's two of them that she's Morgan's had right at the body, and those are so hard to get back.
Lena knows that.
Yeah.
And she just keeps
Yep.
going for that shot. Deuce. Sometimes doubles teams will have that girl at the net back up at
Yeah.
the baseline. I don't think we're at that point
No.
where the Sailors would do that. It's not a
Nice.
bad strategy.
No.
Good point here.
Oh, nice hustle, but unable to get to it. Yeah, didn't have enough on that lob, and Stella was able to get a hold of it. So Sailors
All right, up, add
up
in.
and in really need. This is a crucial game.
Yeah, Coach Flash has come over here, and they now can talk to their players during games.
Looks like first singles has come off the court as well.
He's watching this point here closely.
Oh, and that was a
And the
break.
Sailors win that.
That was a
serve.
very big break for the Sailors there on just a crazy unforced error by Lena. But really needing that to not go down into such a deep hole. Still one break point down as West Catholic's gonna switch sides and serve with Kate serving, but yeah, the Sailors needed really to get that game to not have to be in such a deep hole to dig themselves out of it in this set. So just one break of serve will put them back on serve. So we'll see what Flash can give them as far as words of wisdom.
Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or a DVD or whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15. DVDs are $10. Again, call 878-6781 or visit www.byrontv.com to order your Blu-ray or DVD today. Yeah, I noticed that these side changes are a little longer than they should be. They're supposed to be 90 seconds.
Yeah.
But if both coaches
They're
agree
talking.
to it,
Yeah, both coaches are talking, so
yeah.
it's not like one coach is saying, "Let's get going."
But at the regional tournament, state tournament,
Yeah.
they'll have officials wandering around.
Yeah, with their
timing,
stopwatches
with
and-
stopwatches. They can even call foot faults.
Yep. Yeah, that's a big one that's a big one that gets called, and that's a hard one to change at that late in the season. If you're in that habit of serving from that same spot, and if you've been foot faulting all year, to change it at that level, of the tournament is hard to do. So West Catholic's going to be able to serve. They're still talking a little over there, going back out on the court. So Kate's going to go back and serve. And South looking to break serve to get back on service game. Nice serve.
Love 15.
on that one, I think would have went long.
Yeah, I like that Morgan moved up for that return. I thought it was an interesting return. It was kind of a loopy high,
Yeah.
and she should have continued up to the net.
Yeah.
And then she backpedaled, and she wasn't in the right position.
Yeah,
for the
she was
next
kind of
ball.
caught in an odd spot because at the net she would have had more of a volley, and in the back it was at her. It was kind of in a weird position for her. So
So here we are, 15 all, second serve.
Stella's pushing it long.
(30-15). Kate struggled with her serve earlier in this set with multiple double points, or double faults. So
Yeah.
let's hope that she can continue to maintain a good first serve. That was out. Second serve here. That two-hand backhand.
Yep. And pushed it long.
Morgan's been, that ball's fallen a few times at her feet there.
Yeah. It's just not getting in the right position. Some of them have been hard shots where they're catching her, but she definitely had that time to move and get in a better spot.
Some of those two-hand backhands by Kate have landed like right on the baseline.
Yeah.
Those are tough. Uh-oh.
Oh, that double fault.
She still has a game point here.
Yep.
She's still up 40-30, but she doesn't need those to
Yeah,
creep
we
back
don't-
into her service game.
We
We want a
don't-
competitive match here.
We don't want to
something
give points away.
Right.
And back to deuce. So
That's disappointing because the Falcons really had an opportunity
Yeah.
to go up 4-2.
they did.
It wasn't like the Sailors did anything that
Spectacular.
special,
No.
right? But like you had mentioned earlier, just get an extra ball back,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. 1 point at a time, one ball at a time. And double fault.
So she goes from having 2 game points to now having a
Break point.
break point. See how she handles the situation. That almost hit Stella.
Yeah, and had it hit Stella, it would have, even though she was not in the box, it would have been a point because
For
it
the
would have hit
Falcons.
for the Falcons because it would have hit her. It was a nice deep shot, but Stella Kate did a good job of getting that back. Oh,
She didn't put the volley away.
yeah,
She needed to angle it. She hit
Yeah.
it right back down the middle.
yeah. I
And
don't
we go
know.
back to deuce.
It was
here.
almost like it was too easy, and she just like blanked on it. I don't know. Sometimes when you have too much time to think, you overthink. Nice serve. Grab Stella's backhand out wide. And going to go back to game point for the Falcons. Nice cross-court return. There, much better job by Stella that time of putting that on, put the angle on it, not having to put a lot of power, but just putting the angle on it, angling it off the side,
And dropped it short.
and dropped it short.
Deuce.
Oh, but pushed it long.
Those are tough shots.
Yep. And Sailors able to break. Nope. Nope, we're going to add out. They need to break here. Get back on serve. Kate is really struggling with her first serve in this game. They're like not even that they're close. Just out of position. Pushing that ball wide, long.
This is probably the longest game of
Yeah.
the match. But a lot of unforced errors.
Yeah.
Deuce.
I'm seeing a lot of playing not to lose instead of playing to win.
That last shot looked like that, I would agree.
Yeah. Like, I'd like to see them go for a little bit more and play into to win and take control of the point. And both teams like just really playing not to lose and not putting much thought into their shots and making a lot of just unforced errors.
There we go.
Nice volley there at the net by Stella.
Yes.
That was a great return, but great down the line. Nice lob down the line. That would have been to Lena's backhand, so that would have been hard for her to get over and get that. So Sailors break serve and go back on serve.
Yeah, our Sailors are going to serve here with
3-3.
Morgan. 3-3. Also, we've talked about this in other matches, Shelley, that really would like to see more bouncing going
Yeah.
on at the net.
Yeah, just energy.
Energy with the ready position.
Yeah. Neither of them really showing a lot of that energy. And that energy really helps them not only just stay mentally focused, but, gets them to be prepped to move in any direction.
I love
It's
this point.
so hard
Good
to
point.
move from a still position and change direction, where if you're bouncing and hopping, it's easier to move in any direction.
Well, it's also a way to communicate to your opponent that
Right, that you're ready. You're going to be ready to go any direction that they want to send you. But when you're just standing flat-footed, which every single one of them,
nice serve, but called wide.
yeah,
From our angle, it was really difficult.
it's hard to see. Nice return.
There we go.
Wow. Yeah, push that right up the middle.
Lena hasn't had that shot where
No.
she hits towards Stella.
No.
She's hit that shot more towards Morgan.
Yeah, she's hit it more cross court, and this one went right up the middle.
But when Morgan's been up at the net, we've seen Lena drill at her. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a tricky ball.
Yeah.
They can sometimes.
Good job of just getting it back into
Yes.
play.
Stella did a nice job
Oh,
of that.
but then didn't capitalize on that next volley. But yeah, she did a good job of just getting it back into play, getting set for that next point, but then was just not a good volley there.
Love 40. There's that shot
Yeah.
again.
That was
Good
a
hands.
good volley there by
Nice
Stella.
point. That was an
Yeah, those were
excellent volley.
two great volleys by Stella there.
Sailors are fighting back in
Yeah.
this game. Morgan was down love 40. Good serve. Ooh, and Lena had a nice short reply. And we'll switch sides with the Falcons up 4-3.
Three.
We here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. And what's your name?
My name's Emma.
Hi, Emma. What position do you play for the Sailors?
I'm fourth doubles.
Fourth doubles. And how
Yes.
did you do today?
I did good. We won.
Good. How has your season been so far?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah?
No losses yet. So.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, what has been your toughest match so far this season?
It was probably a tournament we played at the beginning of the season. Yeah, playing against Byron was really good.
Yeah.
They have a really strong team.
Yeah, they do. They do. They had their first loss of the season yesterday,
Oh, really?
actually. So, yeah, they're 11-1 right now. But, yeah, yesterday was their first loss. So, yeah, wish you oh, anything you want to say about the rest of your teammates?
I love all my teammates.
Yeah?
I love my team so much.
Yeah, what year are you this year?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior
so
this year.
it's my
So
last
yeah, you guys
season.
have 10 seniors. So, yeah. So
Lots of them.
yeah. So going to be definitely a building season for you guys for next year. What are
Yeah.
your plans going forward?
I'm going to Calvin University for nursing.
Okay. Are you going to be playing tennis at
I
Calvin?
am not. No.
No. Just going to focus on school.
I am.
There
yeah.
you go. That's all right too. That's all right too.
Yeah.
That's a great program to go into. Nurses are much needed.
Yes.
So, well, thank you for coming and visiting with me.
Of
I
course.
appreciate that. Wave at Mom.
Oh boy. Stop.
And thanks for joining me.
Yeah, of course.
15 all.
Yeah, we'll see if Lena continues to use that forehand as
Yeah.
a weapon. She has started to hit it a little bit more aggressively here.
Kate taking advantage of it, but then,
She needed to go more on an angle.
yeah,
She moved
she
to the
let her
side.
back into that point.
Mhm.
She needed to put that away and have that volley be that last point, or that last hit of that point. Right on the line. But again, Morgan just getting the ball back in play, which is smart because it was a hard serve, but she just got it back in play, made it a difficult return then again because it went to the backhand side of Lena and forced that error.
So I really like how Stella changed up the pace and she came under it
Yeah,
and sliced it, and I really think that forced the error from
Yeah.
the Falcon.
yeah, we need to see a little bit more variety. So,
We're back even at
yeah,
4-4.
back even. So, but yeah, need to see a little bit of variety and pace. Neither team really taking control of this match. And
She
again,
was reaching for
reaching,
it.
caught,
She knew that extra
caught.
step.
Yeah, again, be bouncing, be ready to move, and don't set your feet too soon.
So this is our last match on. All the other courts are off.
Yeah.
30 love. Sailors might have their first lead in the second set if they can hold serve with Stella here. Ooh. Kate was going for that return.
Yeah, she was.
Love.
Caught that net cord.
Well, probably the quickest game
Yeah,
of the match.
Right. So Sailors go from being down to being up, and
Varsity head coach here, Nick Horsenberger for the Falcons, will speak to his team for the first time today. We've had assistant coach Adam Horschen talking to the girls,
Sailor
and
girls.
the Sailors do have their first lead in the second set
and
with the
at a
Sailors here
crucial
supporting
point
them.
in their team cheering them on to break serve to finish this match.
This is where we were in the first set too,
Yeah. Yep.
where the
Yeah.
Falcons had an opportunity to get
Yep.
back
And,
even on Lena's serve.
Right, and this is Kate's serve. And Kate has really been struggling the last couple games.
She has.
With her serve. So we'll see if she can turn that around, because we want to make, they want to make them earn it,
She was able to hit that wide serve
Yeah.
earlier in the match. I know she has it.
Yeah.
Stella let that drop just
Yep.
a little too low. Maybe could have stepped up closer.
One more step closer to the net would have made a difference.
Love, 15 love for the Falcon.
Double.
Really wish we had kept track of how many double faults we've seen.
Because there's a lot both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Have struggled today with the double faults.
And it's not because of the wind.
No. Nope.
Stella cut under that
Yeah,
ball.
she did that. Nice nice lob there. Oh,
Ooh.
just long. That was a right idea. I believe they called it long.
30-15. Yes, they did call it a long. Backhand volley.
Yeah, push
Ooh,
that one
wide.
wide. Yeah. That's a hard one.
She hit the first one with one hand.
Yeah, yep.
And then when she had opportunity with two, she just
Yeah.
tried
and
to cut it too short.
Yeah. Yeah, she had more court to work with on that first one. She was farther over. Again, getting caught a little flat-footed. Stella took a little bit off that first one. Well, that was a good job. Lena was ready for that one, and Stella didn't put enough on it to get it over her. So the Falcons really needing this point to stay in this set. Sailors needed to play some smart tennis here.
Got some good communication.
Yes.
Both teams.
Yep, really talking to each other. And that's really what needed to, just take. That was the whole get one more shot back. One more shot back. And so gonna go back to deuce. Nice serve. That was a very good serve.
Add in. Get back even at 5-5.
And another good serve. So 5-5. Cut under that one, and that was a good. Yeah, that was very good. She got her caught in kind of an awkward spot.
Love for Morgan. We might be able to see a tie break here.
Yeah.
Lena keeps going for that forehand. We might. She was there.
She was there.
But again, it was almost like it was going to get hit down the middle again
Yeah.
rather than turning her body
Yeah.
to go for an angle. 15-all. Shake it off. Here we go, Sailors.
And undercut that one again. Yeah.
That's what we saw her doing
In the
when the
beginning.
match started,
Yeah.
right?
Those undercuts instead of low to high, putting some topspin on the ball.
That might be mental.
Yeah.
When a match gets this close and tight. Maybe it was at the beginning of the match, just early match
Yeah.
jitters, but we've really seen her do a nice job returning off that forehand.
Great hard up the middle.
30 all.
Really just needed to put those volleys away. Or
But the point started out aggressively by
yeah,
Kate actually hitting a good, firm cross court
right.
forehand,
But
kind of set the tone. And it was a well played point.
But-
Just we need to put our volleys away when we have our
yes,
opportunities.
yeah, need to finish those points.
So we add out.
Oh, I thought that one was wide.
Deuce.
And long.
We have a match point.
Match point. Play some smart here. And good volley there by Kate. She needed to put some more on that if she was going to lob it. She needs to get it up and over. Kate cutting under again. That's a better lob.
Match point number 2.
And that's the match. As we have a 6-4, 6-4 win for the Sailors. We want to thank you for joining us today on behalf of myself, Shelly Nelson,
And Randall Dolmeyer.
and the rest of the BCTV crew. We thank you for joining us and look forward to seeing you again next time. All right, we are so sorry for that miscommunication there. And we are in the service game. We are at deuce here with the Sailors up 6-5. And
Let's go south.
And we have a
set
match point.
match point for the Sailors. And we're sure of that this time. Just long. Sailors need to play some smart hits right here. And pushes it long. Just need to keep that ball back in play and let the point play out.
Morgan and Stella's teammates are over here really trying to encourage.
Yeah.
Here. It's nice seeing.
But again, They were playing that point not to lose instead of playing that point to win. So I'd like to just really see them be a little more aggressive on those points. And they have an opportunity again, so we'll see once
So Stella's lob there wasn't as far back
back
as it
either.
could have been,
Yeah,
but at least it was hit to
her
Kate's
backhand.
inside. Just
But
a tough shot.
it is tough, but she has been doing very well on them. So just like that one was a good backhand volley. And that gets pushed along. And that is the match as the Sailors go away with a 6-4, 7-5 win in this first doubles match. And again, thank you on my behalf of myself, Shelly Nelson,
And Randall Domeyer.
and the rest of the BCTV crew. We look forward to seeing you again soon.